Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, December 9th, 2014, and the U.S. stock market is closed. The bad news is we continued to lose some money today. The good news is, boy, I saw a change in the market. It's pretty incredible. I was complaining yesterday about, we needed to get out of these positions earlier on in the day, and of course I'm definitely thinking about possibly modifying, tweaking the system in such a way to possibly do just that. But of course, just when I'm thinking that this is the way to go, we have a day like today when clearly we did better by hanging on. And just for example, we did close out negative $6,000 today and closed out trades, but the day started out a lot worse than that. It started out negative 14,000. So we definitely improved things by hanging on, and we also are carrying over $4,000 in positive open trade equity. So it certainly wasn't like yesterday. I mean, it definitely wasn't like yesterday. But the thing is, the Dow just crashed on the open. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. The Dow was down, close to being down 200 points very early in the day. I wasn't watching every tick. I don't know if it actually hit 200 points down, but it got very close to it if it did not. And then it basically put in a bull spike and started climbing up after the first hour or so. And things just got better and better. And I took a screenshot of it after, I think, 2 hours into the day, I believe that's right. Maybe an hour and a half into the day, but I took a screenshot, and we had 6 trades on at that time, and every single one was positive. I mean, we were betting 100%. And the stuff we get into just kind of gets better and better, and it doesn't back off. It doesn't do crazy stuff like's been going on for the last 10 days or so. It just suddenly that our trading takes on some stability rather than all this crazy stuff that's caused this nasty drawdown that we're currently in. And I see it as basically a function of the Dow backing off these record highs that it keeps going up and up and up, hitting its head on the ceiling, and we just can't make any money up there. Today, it turned around. It really had a kind of a mini correction, and just all of a sudden, we start getting some decent trades again. And I haven't decided how I can use that information. I really haven't, except that it is my observation, and I realize when I look at all of this year, we've had this same kind of problem. We had it going all the way back to March, when we had the Dow was making new highs, and yet we're just getting killed. This is a problem. I have to figure it out, and I confess I don't have all the answers right now. Anyway, I still was encouraged by today just because I saw some decent trades developing, and not all this crazy stuff we've been having problems with. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart.
Okay, here's the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and you can see here, we made all-time intraday highs here 2 days ago, or that was on Friday, and then yesterday on Monday, this thing just screamed through my red line, and I told you yesterday this thing's definitely going down now that it's through the red line, and This morning, I just couldn't believe watching this thing on the open. Down, 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 down. As I say, I think we were pretty close to being negative 200. Maybe we were through 200 down here at the bottom, which is about 1 hour into the day. And then, basically that's the bull spike, and the thing just build and build and build all day long, and ended up closing down only 51 points, which isn't that big of a sell-off. Now, all through this part right here, everything we got into was good. We didn't see any of this crazy stuff that's been bedeviling us when we're up in this area. Today was a good day in spite of the sell-off. The sell-off helped us. Now, the bad news is that I can look at this and say, well, this is probably going to continue tomorrow, and that's going to put us back up into this area. I just, as I say, I don't know. Even though I think I got the thing figured out, I'm not sure what to do with the information at this time. For right now, I'm just going to follow the system, because the system does make money. But we have certainly had some very bad times. I'll show you some of the good stuff today. This was one of the trades we got out of very nicely. This is an Isis Pharmaceuticals. We had gotten into this yesterday, and it had a pretty good rally, but did pull back some. And notice that this stock followed the Dow, and there's a very bad opening this morning, quite negative, but it didn't stop us out. But then it just went up and up and up, and where we got out here, we're pretty much near the high of the day, and we took $2,500 out of Isis Pharmaceuticals. And then I'll show you a couple of the trades that we got into to kind of illustrate what I was talking about. This is LULU, Lululemon Athletica, and with the big gap up on the open, we bought it shortly after the open, got in, and just straight up. And no pulling back, no giving us gray hair or anything like that. It just shot out, and we're holding like $2,000 in Lululemon. And finally, I'll show you kind of, this is not a stock that many people pay much attention to. I pulled it, my analysis indicated it might be pretty good for us, and it has been doing really well. This is Westmoreland Coal, WLB, and we bought this, after halfway through the day on this pop-up, and at first it didn't look too good, but then it really came back and closed near its high. Again, look at this, just nice straight almost 45-degree angle here, no big pullbacks, and we're holding over $1,500 in Westmoreland Coal. So in spite of the fact we did technically lose some money today, I am encouraged by today's action, and I'm looking at this and trying to understand how to exploit the things that I see so obviously. And I'll sure let you know when I figure it out. Anyway, that's the way it went. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.